YouTube, welcome back to the round 3 stage. Tonight we've got KGK on the attack against Joint Task Force in this match 1 of the tie in the group stage. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and visit the Discord for the European ladder. Links in the video description below. Sit back and enjoy. For the first couple of seconds of the match, I'm going to make sure everyone is on the right team, transfer them to the right team if they're being put on the wrong team. So bear with us as we sit in the score screen at the beginning so we can transfer people very early on in case people got messed up. It looks like everyone is on the right team. I don't see any mistakes. KGK is on the attack tonight. Joint Task Force is on the defense. And it looks like we have everyone assigned to the right teams. 36 players, 37 here. So we're pretty much even. And here comes that early rush that was mentioned. There is no starting phase for this map. It is a very early rush, and you can see that vehicle already flying straight down here from a storm squad for the KGK guys looking to get on that cap and contest it as quick as possible. It's actually the command vehicle, I believe. Yep, command vehicle. Bunch up, there they go. 2 rallies have gone down already to so 2 squads looking to get on Captain Normandy and as fast as possible. Just a quick check. We need to get this guy changed. Jones. Sorted. We have everyone on the right teams. KGK is lacking a few players, but I'm sure they'll join later on. So Storm, very early start for them, rushing to get on this cap as fast as possible. You can see the infantry defense here from JTF rushing down to contest Captain Normandy as fast as possible. You also got JTF spawning an infantry squad over on that other spawn point that we spoke pre-match here, looking to catch any flanks from KGK off guard. KGK have brought an MSP forward. Now you can see that MSP has dropped off the rest of their team. You got a Uber squad with the 7ID and 91st PZD guys here with that MSP looking to secure the south of the town, maybe expecting this JTF squad to be pushing in from the east. So those 2 storm squads that spawned at the very beginning with that commander car, they're under a lot of pressure now. A lot of them have gone down. There was a couple of team kills from grenades, and JTF have done a good job here getting into the cap and starting to clear out those buildings. Captain Normandy have been neutralized. The cap has been neutralized, but you can see the defenders are starting to slowly overwhelm the attackers here. Also, looking at the map, you can see there is a squad flanking round, heading towards Crossroads. A fob has been built in the northwest part of the town. And we've got a little bit of a role reversal here. So it looks like KGK deciding they're not going to use tanks on the attack tonight, but JTF on the defense, they are going to be using tanks. And we can see one of their tanks coming forward. It is a Tiger. A Tiger 1 looking to rush to get and support the cap as fast as possible. That Tiger is going to be a huge asset for the KGK boys on the attack to deal with. You can see all the red names starting to go down now as blue slowly take control, moving into the buildings, clearing out the buildings little by little. Hash brown, 2 dead hash browns there. I love a hash brown. Shakal here. Shakal. I believe he's the commander for KGK, looking to speed up the cap. Yep, he is. He was looking to help speed up the cap. Obviously, commanders have a great power that they can speed up the capping rate, both on the attack and defense. And you can also see the defenders have brought their commander forward as well to help maintain control of that cap. So KGK went for that initial fast rush, but JTF did a good counter push, managed to get the cap back, and the cap is in German's hands once again. You can see a squad over here. Nick, Knox, Loser, Brand Power, and Bader have taken over the radar array, looking to get that elevated position, looking for to give out that key information, being able to spot the surroundings quite easily. But this isn't going to be held for long. You can see JTF pushing infantry forward, looking to take them out. They know there's a sniper up there. They heard that Springfield fire. Loser, Brand Power, and Bader have that rally inside the concrete bunker, but they're going to be under fire pretty soon. Bader gets a kill there. That Tiger now on scene. You can see the Tiger rolling down the main street. I can't see the names because they're all blended together. Who do we have? We've got Harkon, Mendy, and Simon Cromwell in that Tiger. This Tiger's going to be a huge asset for the KGK boys on the attack to deal with. KGK making use of an extra infantry squad instead of having a tank squad, looking just to overwhelm the defenders here with an excessive amount of infantry. You can see this infantry squad from JTF in the east again. They've got that rally down similar to what we saw in the match yesterday between Rusty 40 and LBF. This rally here for the defenders on the flank allows them to get right behind the attackers here, flank them, taking them off guard. KGK are going to get sandwiched, and you can see they've already found one of these rallies. There we go. Daniel Walker spotting that rally. He's going to be the one to take it down. So that means this squad here from the 91st PCD boys, and these were the tankers we've seen for KGK. This is the tank crew. They've been put in an infantry role tonight. That's going to be maybe a little bit new for them, a little bit of a fresh environment for them. You can see the infantry over here on the defense of JTF have taken over the radar array. Badr is the only one alive. That rally has gone down. Brandpower and Niz both died. Badr bled out there. KGK still keeping up a lot of pressure here, though, in the south of Carentan. They've held onto the buildings in the south, slowly pushing up along the east, wrapping around. But now that King Tiger is on cap, they're going to have to deal with that somehow. I imagine there's going to be artillery or a bombing run called at any moment. Time, 38 minutes. Plenty of time left here. Both teams up to their player amounts. That's good. Everyone managed to join the server here at the end, so that's brilliant. That Tiger on scene is going to be very hard for the KGK to deal with on the attack. Obviously, the American AT isn't as effective as the German or the British AT. They do have the bazooka, but it doesn't really pack as much of a punch against the German heavies as the Piat and obviously the Panzerstrike for the Germans does immense damage against a lot of tanks. This squad again on the flank. I feel KGK need to send someone out to find this rally. As long as this rally stays up for JTF on the defense here, any push they have in the south is just going to be constantly hitting the flank and in the rear. It's going to make it so hard for the infantry on the attack here if they're going to get pressured constantly. Hitman under fire now from the UBA squad on the KGK. He gets one kill. Throws a grenade out. He's being pressed on both sides. Sergeant Powers rushing forward. Pitts finishes off the kill there. Radio Man. Pissar goes down, and then Stano also goes down to Sergeant Powers, cleaning up the east there. Red names still on the center of cap, though. You can see the red names around here. Still managing to get into the Captain Normandy cap, and there comes the artillery. 1 blast, 2 blasts, 3 blasts. The Tiger's down to 60% health. Another blast there. Some infantry goes down. Tiger's down to 40% health, 30% health, and the Tiger goes down just like that. Tiger goes down. That is a big asset loss there for the defenders, and this is going to allow the infantry from KGK to potentially move forward and capitalize on that tank going down. Speaking of going down, though, this MSP was just spotted by Matthew Baker, Sergeant Matthew Baker, part of the JTF team there. So that's the MSP down. That's going to be one less spawn point for KGK to utilize. The rallies are still up there. You can see plenty of rallies dotted around the buildings and in the alleyways. Bombing run coming in. Bombing run landed a little bit deep, maybe aiming for that MSP that was blown up, but ineffective. Doesn't really do anything there. And KGK have done a good job securing the south part of town here. They're still under pressure from this rally over in the east, though, but they've done a good job maintaining presence here in the south of town. If they can keep this pressure up, if they can take that rally down, they can start slowly moving up the north of Carentan. Just open up the map. You can see there's 2 fobs now down for KGK on the attack. They've got one slightly northwest and one even further northwest on the other side of the railway track. JTF holding onto the camp, but there's a lot of infantry pressure coming in here. We've got a battle, straight up battle, close quarter fighting here, building to building, alleyway to alleyway, back street to back street. And the boys are back here. Bro Nissan getting a kill there. He's got his Glock, what's that? The M1911. Under fire there. MG fire hitting him down. A lot of defenders have actually gone down here on cap. You can see the factory, the large center factory, currently unmanned. There is an infantry squad pushing to get back into the point. A lot of defender infantry went down there. If we zoom in, you can see red names currently have a majority in the Captain Normandy area. So good job by KGK infantry so far, taking control of the south. But again, that infantry squad from JTF flanking in again on the rear, going to put pressure on the attack here. Just quickly look again, make sure everyone's assigned properly. Everyone is assigned properly, so that's perfect. I saw a couple of disconnects. Always got to double check that. That rally has moved forward. That rally moving forward might actually be a bad thing. That rally was in a good position before, hidden, but in this field, it might get spotted easily here by this infantry. They could also potentially to hear it. You can see Iwal. Oh, he was just a little bit too far to hear the rally and also see it. Hidden in that long grass. You can see how well camouflaged it actually is in this long grass. And there immediately Jackson spawned in. So Jackson's going to be getting into the back of this attack once again. You got O'Neill and Liam Fox hiding in a bush here. Look at them. So well camouflaged. Jackson's under pressure there. He's been hit a few times. He gets the kill on Blonde, but then Jackson goes down to Milo. Is Milo going to start looking for this rally? He knows Jackson just came from this angle. Captain Normandy has been neutralized. Let's just fly over to the cap. So the cap has been neutralized. A lot of the attackers are going down there. You can see JTF pushing squads down now south, looking to get back on this cap, looking to wrestle control back, fighting building to building under a lot of pressure here. KGK have done a good job on the attack. Can they keep with this pressure? We've got Brian alive. No, Brian's dead. We had that book there. Bro Neeson looking to maybe try to revive some of his teammates. He goes down though, sprayed by a machine gun there. Oh, we can just hit headshots as I fly through the cap. It's just headshot, headshot, headshot all around us. You can hear another tank coming forward as well. What tank is that? It looks like a short barrel. Yeah, we've got a short barrel. Jam Falcon trying to place a mine. There's been hedgehogs placed to delay the tanks, and I believe he just placed a mine on this Panzer III. Well-placed mine. Takes down the engine. Gammon bomb goes out as well, but Jam Falcon gets hit by a direct HE there. He goes down. Unfortunate for him, he almost killed the short barrel there. Short barrel's on about 15 to 20% health. So close there. Tickets currently are completely tied. Nothing in it when it comes to the tickets. And it looks like the rally has gone down here. The rally in the east that has been flanking has gone down, so this is going to allow a lot of pressure to come up from the south now. Any squad pushing up from the south now for KGK don't have to worry about their flanks in the east being exposed. They don't have to worry about these counterattacks that keep coming up from the south. That's going to allow them to put more and more pressure on Captain Normandy. Captain Normandy has gone back into German hands. We have a battle back and forth for this first cap. Time, 32 minutes. Plenty of time left to be played in this game. We've got German Bastard and his squad moving down here on the western side, moving through these hills, these hedge lines, battling their way down towards the factory. Is that the Browning? Yeah, the Browning machine gun plays. He gets hit though. Good hit there from distance by Jackson, I believe. Matthew Baker, MG, placing that window, spraying through the smokes, trying to suppress any attacks coming in. Moving into a new position, spraying through the hedges, through the bush lines, just trying to delay the attackers as much as possible. Shivro's been disconnected now, our other caster. Hopefully he can get back in to cast this game. You can see that that short barrel moving back to get repaired. It's heading back to main base. We've actually had a 88 built here on the crossroads. No tanks though for it to destroy at this point in the game. We might see tanks for the allies used later on, but at the moment this currently has no targets to shoot at. You can see a lot of infantry starting to push down now east for KGK. Moving along this hedge line, this wheat field, and these buildings along the east, trying to wrap around Captain Normandy. You can see JTF have a squad rally placed on the eastern side here. It's their job to hold back the tidal wave. That is the 91st and 1st ID squads pushing up on the south along the eastern flank here. In the western side, we've got a lot of storm squads pushing in on the western side. 7ID loser there in the building, holding it up. Matthew Kennedy, Wildcat, and John Grim Reaper on the flanks here. Matthew Kennedy proning through the grass. He's looking for that spawn point. Brand Power has no idea, and he gets sprayed in the back by Wildcat here. Squad leader Wildcat would have seen the rally there. He would have seen Sweet Kisses spawn, and Kiffy is nearby. He gets a kill on Sweet Kisses. He gets a kill on Niz, but then Kiffy gets shot in the back by Nick. So that rally is going to be saved. And you can see KGK doing a good job here getting back into the Kafki Normandy cap zone. Hash Brown and Noto have taken up the corner building here at the junction. Huckner and Yellow taking over the Kafki Normandy, clearing it out. Good job here. Red Name starting to take majority control of the cap once again. Just double check everyone rejoined. Yep. Okay, Shiv is back. Perfect. El Mako looking to get into the Kafki Normandy buildings and clear them out. Who's that? Rotad has gone down. Artillery, or was that smoke? Assets used on both sides. We heard planes, we heard a strafe. Couple of smoke rounds have hit onto the main factory complex. You can see Lieutenant Bride on the inside of First RB, one of the leaders of JTF here. Wildcat trying to get on that flank again to find these spawns on the western side here, but he gets sniped easily. This is looking very good for KGK at the moment on Kafki Normandy. If they can keep the pressure up, you can see 7ID and the 91st PCD boys pushing in from the south as well, trying to support Storm squads on the cap. The cap has been neutralized for the third time this match. The cap has been neutralized by KGK. Can they keep up this pressure? Wilson's going to run right into Jam Falcon there, and Jam Falcon gets the kill. But you can see JTF pulling more squads to defend the cap. Jake Bradley, Leroy O'Neal moving in. Oh, Hooker ran right by O'Neal. Ludovic moving to support in as well. Very close battle yet again. You can see some assets have been built to try help defend here. And blue names are starting to push out the red names once again. You can see that short barrel. Look at that short barrel barreling back to defend the cap. Rushing forward as fast as possible. Artillery landing. This is going to be KGK artillery trying to bomb out some of the defenders. And that short barrel has been hit again. It's down to about 20% health. One more hit and it's going to go down. Gammon bomb or bazooka will take it out. Even a mine. And there it goes. It was Niz in the back with that bazooka. Short barrel goes down. That's another tank lost for the German defenders here. Looking very good here so far. Artillery called in again. That is going to be defender artillery. JTF dropping artillery in the south here. Trying to push back this KGK tidal wave. Well-placed artillery actually. Getting a couple of kills there and getting a little bit of splash damage. Landing right on the south of the cap here around Kafki Normandy. But you can see the cap is in red majority control. KGK are going to be still capping this point. If they can clear out Ludovic and Liam here from the CAF, they're going to have a good control over the south side. Time on board, 27 minutes. Plenty of time left. Liam is upstairs. Ludovic, they're trying to hold down the CAF as much as possible. Over in the factory itself. And it doesn't matter. The cap has been taken. KGK have taken the first cap. They was able to hold majority for long enough. They've taken the first cap. Time on board, 42 minutes. And we now move on to the second cap now. And you can already see KGK are starting to wrap around and try to put pressure onto the Crossroads Junction already. Good work there by KGK on the attack. Managing just to take over the area with more numbers. Some delayed smokes coming in there late. Mortars, I believe, just landing a little bit too late there. But it doesn't matter either way. KGK have taken the first cap and we're moving on to the second cap now. Tickets, still plenty of tickets. Over 500 tickets each. And you can see JTF already spreading out around the second cap, ready to defend the Crossroads here. We'll just zoom in. You see the Crossroads doesn't open for another 1 minute 30, but the defenders here from JTF are already starting to spread out, set up that perimeter, get ready for the next wave of attacks to come in. Now the 88 is going to get some use as well. It's going to be able to hold back some of the defenders, maybe, some of the attackers. It does have HE. You can hear those mortars coming down, though. That is going to be KGK mortars coming to harass the defenders as they spawn on the second cap. Let's see if we can see where their mortars are. I can't see where their mortar teams are on the map. I'm trying to spot them, but I can't see where their mortar teams are placed. Either way, though, we do have mortars coming down for KGK, trying to harass the defenders as they spawn on the second cap. You can see JTF spotted Hitman squad here, who was flanking around on the east, taking out that squad. Securing the area, securing the perimeter. Are we going to see another tank? Yeah, we got another tank rolling down to the crossroads right now. It is going to be a 222. 222, an excellent tank. It's got only one shot from a bazooka, and it's going to die. But with that auto 20mm cannon, it's got enough HE to deal devastating damage to the infantry of KGK. If it gets itself in a good position, it can do some very good hit-and-run tactics and get plenty of kills to its name. You can see there is the deep squad flanking there. Mr. Blonde. I can't see the rest of the names. It's 91st Squad PCD flanking all the way on the east, trying to get around. KGK doing a good job here. And Mortar just flew past my camera. KGK doing a good job here, continuing to push up through the south of Karatan. They've secured most of Karatan in the south of the crossroads. Look, you can see there's one medic that got left behind on Café Normandy, but KGK have done a good job securing the south side of the map. Now it's a battle for the crossroads, and already KGK have got squads flanking. You've got Brand Power and 7ID there flanking around on the western side, getting onto the northern side of the railway crossing. A big smoke screen came down on the cap as well, blinding the defenders, and KGK are already securing the south of crossroads here. JTF are looking a little bit thin here on the defense. They've already lost the south of the crossroads. Storm have done a good job securing those south buildings, and that is where the majority of the cap is hold. And there, that 222 just got hit by a gammon bomb. The gunner or the commander was killed then for a second. One of the crew is destroyed. This 222 still mobile though. It's going to have to watch out. The gunner can be shot from those windows. That 222 retreating temporarily. That was a well-placed gammon bomb that killed the gunner of the 222. Forcing that 222 to retreat temporarily. We've got KGK trying to flank here. Jam Falcon just took out Kifley. Alexander is looking for Jam Falcon. Jam Falcon is going to go down. Or he's bandaging. He hasn't got his gun out. It's the MSP. He's found the MSP. Jam Falcon is bandaging right in front of him. He placed the HE. Jam Falcon, can he get in the MSP and save it? Is he going to risk his life to save the MSP? He isn't. He tried to run away, but the HE still got him. MSP goes down there. JTF have been pushed from the south side of the cap, the south side of the railway track. They are now being pressed. They've got flankers coming around on the north from the west. They're also losing control of the east here. You can see the east side of the track has also been taken, and there's a deeper flank happening there. JTF under a lot of pressure here. Some more smoke screens coming down on cap. Brand Power and Badder moving in here, looking to cause hassle in the defensive line. So Brand Power's going to be the first one. He runs on Brian. Brian with that MG takes down Brand Power. Badder trying to flank round. He gets taken out. I hear another Stuka coming in. Stuka was placed where the MSP was, but the MSP was already taken out. The cap is unlocked now, so the process of taking it can be started. JTF trying to move in, and the cap has been neutralized. The cap's just been unlocked, and it's already neutralized because of this strong presence on the south of the crossroads here at the hotel area. It has been neutralized. JTF need to deal with this now. They need to get infantry inside, and that's what they're doing. You can see JTF has sent forward a squad here to try and get inside the south side of the railroad track in these buildings. Take it out. FG42 doing a good job there, spraying down Sweet Kisses, but he gets hit by a grenade as he tries to retreat around the corner. The 222 has returned back on scene. This 222 can stop firing HE into the windows. Maybe start doing a little bit of damage here. And you can already see, look at it doing some shots. It gets hit in the back though immediately. The 222's engine has been temporarily damaged. It's Niz. Is that Niz? Was that a air? It was. Niz rooftop AT hitting the 222, and the 222 has to retreat once again. That is some 500 IQ play there by Niz. Niz looking to compete with Rocker from Rusty 40 as the best AT in the season. Good work by him pushing that 2-2 back there. Storm still have control of the south side of the track here, and they have majority in the cap. You can see the commander there. The commander for Storm is for KGK is actually on the cap. That's going to be speeding up the cap process. That's going to give them more of the majority control. JTF is in real trouble here on the second cap, and KGK is looking to dominate. They're looking to take it very shortly. JTF pushing names forward, trying to hold down the attack here, doing all they can, but it doesn't matter. The KGK have taken the second cap. Crossroads has fallen, and now we move on to our third double cap of season 3. KGK looking extremely strong here. You can already see this Storm squad has broken out from their south holdings, pushing across the railway track and looking to dominate as fast as they can. They're not going to give JTF any time to prepare themselves. They're already looking to push onto the second cap, the third cap, sorry. And the third cap will be the town hall here. Below us, you can see this town hall, and it's going to be the backyards over here. It's a double cap. It's going to be extremely hard for the attackers. They have to take both caps together before they can process forward onto the map. Time, 50 minutes, plenty of tickets at hand, and KGK is looking extremely strong here. That 222 under a lot of pressure. It's gone back to a repair crane. His crew is dead. He needs to get his crew back. He is repaired, though. He is back at full health. He will be rearmed. Look at the pressure here from KGK, though. They're already moving on to the backyards. A massive smoke screen has landed on the backyards. German Bastard leading the charge there with Enigma and, Eggman and Northern pushing in. Powers here all the way on the west trying to hold this flank back. Let's open up the map and see what is happening so far. So you can see one of the fobs is being dismantled so they could place a new fob by KGK. Good pressure. KGK focusing most of their attack on the western cap so far, the backyards. Just have a look at the scoreboards again to make sure, yeah, both teams are up to their maximum amount of players. We had a few disconnects happen through the game, but everyone is fine. Everyone is correct. And a 7 ID squad looking to get onto the town hall cap as fast as possible here. The cap isn't even unlocked yet, but KGK is looking to get on it as fast as possible. Artillery, well-placed artillery. This is going to be JTF artillery, trying to slow and delay the attack here. Got a little bit of damage done, but not massive. It would have slowed down the pressure a little bit. JTF looking very weak on the backyards cap, though. They don't have anyone stationed over here on the backyards, and there's already a Storm squad supported by 7ID moving in. On the town hall itself, you can see the town hall already has been compromised by KGK infantry. They're getting bodies into the cap. They're disrupting the defenders as much as they can. Good work by KGK here. They're very overwhelming. They're playing fast. This is how KGK like to play. They play as the stormtroopers. They do not delay their attack at all. They do not allow you time to prepare your defenses. Once one objective is taken, they move on to the next as fast as they can, and they're doing exactly that here. The backyards has been completely taken over almost by KGK. They're swarming over it. There is a token force here by JTF trying to hold on, trying to defend it. You've got Powers there trying to move in and defend it. Nybert here, he's going to run right in front of Nick. We got right behind him. That FG42, you just love the sound of the FG42. It's such a loud and dominating beast, that FG42. It makes such a loud roar with every shot. JTF have done a good job, though, regaining control here. They was under a lot of pressure, but they've managed to push back that 7ID squad temporarily, and they're starting to situate themselves a little bit. But look at that in the distance. Let's just open the map and see what is happening. The second fob has been built, and already we can see a squad has spawned on it. It's the 91st PCD boys. They've spawned on this second fob, this latest fob, and it looks like they're trying to flank behind JTF, maybe get into the church and disrupt the hard spawn. That looks like what they're trying to do there. Artillery barrage has come down by KGK on the backyards. It got one friendly team kill, looking to clear out the defenders there. Brian and Luke are the only ones alive here for JTF on the backyards. So they need to be careful here. The cap has just unlocked. So now KGK can start the process of capping it. Bram Power gets sprayed down by Brian with that well-placed MG there. JTF starting to reorganize their defense a little bit here. Starting to wrestle control back. They've actually secured the crossroads again, and they've managed to flank around and sandwich a Storm squad here right in the middle. See Evans looking for that rally. He heard it, and he got it. The rally goes down. No, the rally survived. The rally, I don't know how the rally managed to survive. Maybe the grenade fell around the corner. But the rally managed to survive. Is O'Neal going to take it out? Oh, a couple of trays there. Archer doing a good job of keeping that rally in the game. But Ludovic and Jackson will no doubt try find it. Look at this flank coming from behind as well. A big flank coming from the behind here for KGK in the northeast. That 222 has been hit again by AT. The tank squad for JTF are really having a hard time. And you've got to say, you can't blame them. This map isn't tank friendly. You have such a hard time as a tanker on this map. JTF have wrestled control back of the town hall. They have control of the town hall, but look at the backyards. Backyards, the same can't be said. KGK have full control of the backyards at the moment. There is no defenders in this cap. So the first cap of this joint cap is going to start to be taken by KGK. You can see JTF are starting to flank around in the south. They're starting to put some pressure in on the attackers here to wrestle control of the backyards back. See that 222 driving along the railway track looking to get repair. The Storm squad here with some 7ID for KGK under a lot of pressure from the defenders. JTF have reinforcements coming in on the north. They've got reinforcements coming in the south and also the east. The backyards is going to be under a lot of pressure here as the defenders try to get control back. Bombing run there landed right in the middle of the street. Not sure what it was aimed at. A second bombing run got one kill there. No Toshi got hit with a bomb. And the backyards has been neutralized. But again, this is a double cap. It doesn't matter if it's been neutralized or even taken. They have to take both. KGK have to take both caps to process further in this match. Time on board, 43 minutes. KGK have a small ticket lead in terms of tickets still left. And look at this push from the northeast now from KGK on the back of on the rear of Town Hall. KGK looking to flank around and start to contest Town Hall while they also have backyards. But backyards under a lot of pressure here. JTF throwing infantry forward, trying to wrestle control back away from the KGK. KGK losing their attackers man by man here as they're flanked from every single side. Eggman goes down. Neckel goes down. Eggman is still alive with his second life there. And Nick moving to get back on backyards. German Bastard under pressure here. He got one kill. Powers goes down. He's got that Browning machine gun. You can hear the 222. The 222 just driving around, doing some drive-by. HE's loaded, firing where it can, shooting at anything it sees. And the backyards is going to be taken back by the defenders if this pressure carries on. Open up the map again to see. We'll zoom out. You can see this is the control. So there's an MSP on the Captain Normandy for KGK. A fob in the east and a fob in the west. KGK trying to attack on all sides, trying to surround these caps here, trying to harass, also delay the respawns at church. We also heard that 222 just went down. The 222 was destroyed as it was doing some drive-bys. The 222 was low on health. It got taken out. JTF have done a good job here, cutting in the rear of backyards, which has delayed the reinforcements here from the Storm squad on the backyards, and those still alive for the KGK on the backyards are under a lot of pressure. They're going to lose majority control. They've only got 3 alive, and they're heavily outnumbered at this point. Over to backyards. KGK have tried to do a flank around from the northeast, trying to get onto the rear, and they've done a good job fighting building to building here, wrestling control away from KGK. There's a rally here. Oh no, there's a rally here that they've missed. Lieutenant Weed just spawned on the rally. He's right behind a large portion of KGK infantry here. That rally's in such a good position. A couple of grenades over this hedgerow, and we could get a couple of kills. We've got a squad moving in here. It's being countered by JTF infantry. Those sweet kisses. That M1 at a grand, putting the few shots down range. All his squad is dead. He's doing his best to keep himself alive. The notification has just come out. Backyards has been retaken by the defenders, and we've got an artillery bomber barrage coming down here. This must be JTF artillery. Just 3 rounds, or was it 4 rounds? I miscounted there. Not really effective. Everyone was already taken out by the infantry defenders. This is where KGK is going to have a hard time. These double caps are hard, even for the best of teams. Taking a double cap in a competitive match is such a challenge. This is really what divides teams here. Can you take a double cap? It's such a task, a hurdle that they have to overcome. They've done a good job though. They're here. KGK have wrestled control of backyards yet again. KGK hold majority on the backyards once again. And this big pressure on the northeast, this is really what's causing JTF a lot of headaches now. You can see the church is being contested here. You've got a harassing squad going in on the church, making sure the defenders from JTF can't get reinforcements from the church hard spawn. Also making sure that the defenders can't build up defenses for the church. You can see a couple of the defenses have been built up, though. If we go inside, you can see one of the entrances has built up. Second one's been built up. JTF making sure they have a backup plan. So if they do lose the caps, they're ready. Loser doing a good job here, getting on the inside. And the message has just come up. Backyards has been neutralized again. Loser, an excellent play there by Loser, going on his belly, using the peak. Good job there by Loser. That's some good infantry play there by him. He's completely cleared out the church. No JTF left alive in the church. Good work by him there. Good work by him. And as we said, the backyards has been neutralized yet again. You can see they've got their commander. KGK have pulled their commander onto the cap to speed up the process. Once they take this, they might start to put more pressure onto the town hall. We've got Alexander here, probably a HE. Yeah, he's logistics HE or a pioneer. He's looking to find those spawns, those MSPs, those fobs, and take it out. The backyards has been capped by KGK. They've taken one of the objective. Can they hold on to it? And then can they take the second? They still have to take town hall here. It's going to be hard for them. Tickets, almost 100 ticket lead for KGK here. They might not have to worry about taking the second caps. If the ticket drain carries on at this rate, they might win on tickets. 38 minutes, 300 tickets. It's possible that they just win on straight gunfights alone. KGK doing an excellent job here. They've retaken the crossroads as well, where they was getting flanked from before. They've got that rally down. You can see that rally that's able to reinforce the backyards, and they're also able to switch across to the town hall now. Town hall still under a lot of pressure. You can see a lot of the defenders on the town hall have been relocated as they're having to deal with all this pressure coming in here from the northeast. You can see all this red tidal wave just trying to trickle through to get into the rear of town hall here. Sandwiched as well from the backyards now. As well, Leroy O'Neill, Ludovic, and Daniel Walker, Evans Ross, they've got a rally down on the south side. That rally is going to be a great rally, actually. It's going to allow them to get in the behind of the KGK infantry here on the attack, flanking them and delay any pressure that is trying to place on the town hall. Not only that, but also delay reinforcements trying to get on the backyards, with Brian and his squad constantly harassing the attackers here on backyard, trying to win it back for the defenders. Excellent game so far. You'll also notice, I think JTF have stopped using tanks now. They've abandoned the use of tanks, and they've probably put more infantry squads out there to deal with the pressure. Frank Carter just went down there. I think Frank Carter might have been a logistics truck. Yeah, Frank Carter was in a logistics truck. He goes down. So, as you can see, 36 minutes on the board. Plenty of time left. KGK pushing in here on the northeast side. doing a good job harassing the defenders here. JTF are having such a hard time holding back this pressure, and also the pressure coming in from the south now. You can see the squads that was on backyard have moved off temporarily, and they're starting to place pressure on the town hall here on the western side of the approach. Northern and Eggman moving in here. Wildcat Kennedy, he's just gone down. Northern holding the angle here, keeping an eye out. Jackie's got that MG placed on the road there. He's going to spray anyone who walks out. Hash Brown spraying down the road. Daniel Walker, Danny there. And JTF have taken backyards. There is no KGK defenders on the backyards aside from the commander. So JTF are going to start reclaiming the backyards. Artillery. You can hear the artillery coming down now. Be interesting to see where the artillery lands, whose artillery it will be. KGK continuing this push on the northeast. They've abandoned control around the church, but they're getting a good amount of bodies to push in here on the northeast of camp. If they can start getting into the town hall here, the town hall is the harder camp to take out of the two camps here. Well-placed artillery. That is JTF artillery. Well placed, getting a bunch of kills there, doing a bunch of splash damage. Only a short burst, but it's going to be enough to put a little bit of pressure on the attack here and allow the defenders to reorganize a little bit. You can see the backyards is slowly being taken by JTF. Huntker? Running around here, just having a nice little time in Karatan. You know, enjoying the weather, enjoying the scenery. Team kill there. Not quite sure what the thought process was there, but friendly fire happened in war. And the backyards has been taken again by JTF. The backyards has been taken by JTF, so KGK are going to have to wrestle control back. But it looks like most of KGK is focusing on trying to get a Town Hall area at the moment. Town Hall is the harder camp to take for the attackers. It is a little castle area almost. You've got these row buildings that surround it. Very easy for the defenders just to hold doorways and alleyways with a machine gun. But KGK doing a good work here, pushing in on the north side of the town hall. Baker goes down there, a bazooka fired. Trades on both sides. John the Grim Reaper. Alexander trying to reinforce the cap. Wildcat with his SG-44 was holding the back alley here. Bazookas being fired. Grenades going out on all sides. KGK looking to contest the backyard yet again. They lost it. They're moving back in. Hash Brown, yellow. Shakal is the commander there. Nickel Man moving forward as well. A little bit of contact over here further west. Bram Power and Loser been contesting with Brian and Chicky. Hutka and Obi moving forward there, looking to get control of the backyards yet again. And KGK have wrapped around a little bit, but JTF are still holding on here. Still holding on. Backyards was defended by KGK, so backyards will remain in the hands of the attackers here. Can they get on Town Hall? Can they clear it out? It's such a hard job to do. So many buildings to clear. So many places your enemy can hide rally points where they can reinforce from. It's such a hard cap to take. And you can see the infantry from KGK here and under pressure themselves now. JTF sending infantry on the flanks. Wilson there has found one of the rally areas, one of the spawns. He probably heard it. He heard it. He would have heard people inside. MP40. Oh, and a trade there. Alex doing a good job of making sure his squad rally stays up. Hitman trying to hold back this tide as well. Trying to get some revives out there. So JTF, a little bit of a counter-attack from them on the northeast here has delayed the KGK push on the town hall. JTF still under a lot of pressure here, though. They've lost one cap. KGK is putting a lot of pressure on the second. We can hear artillery being fired. This must be KGK artillery. It'll be interesting to see where it lands. Got a few JTF infantry as well here on the flanks in the south at Crossroads, delaying the reinforcements here. It looks like they've taken out one rally. Evans Ross is close to finding a second rally as well. He's jumping over the hedge. That FG-44 gets one kill there. Oh no, Pommers didn't hear it. Where did that artillery land? Artillery landed on the church. Evans Ross goes down as he was about to find that rally. Dalen here was the one who spotted him, so he saved his squad rally. He gets sprayed down by Ludovic, though. So JTF doing a good job of harassing the spawn points there. And you can see JTF still have a lot of control over Town Hall. They've started to push back KGK, and you can see KGK have lost a lot of infantry presence here on the northeast side of the cap for Town Hall. JTF holding on to Town Hall. They can't reclaim the backyards. Brian and his squad are doing the best they can to push in on the north here, but they can't get backyards back. As long as they hold on to Town Halls, though, and they don't lose out on tickets, they're still in this. 30 minutes left. They're down to 192 tickets for JTF. Well over 100 ticket lead now for KGK. So JTF are going to have to start thinking about their tickets here. They're going to have to start conserving their tickets a little bit. They're well below 200, and there's a lot of time. 30 minutes is a long time for less than 200 tickets. JTF might start to retreat a little bit and defend an easier cap like the church. We'll have to see. Stuka called in for JTF. Landing on top of Jam Falcon's head. A few infantry here from KGK moving in. At the far eastern side, you can see there's been barricades placed to slow up the attackers here, stopping them from getting inside. Leroy goes down. There's that barbed wire. That's going to delay the attackers even more. Poms, headshot by an MG in the back. You see all the barricades that have been built by the defenders. The Logi team for JTF have done an excellent job of delaying the attackers as much as possible. You can see Brian's squad still got that rally up here. It was close to being found. Loser was very close to finding that rally, but Brian and his squad have managed to hold on, keep that rally up there, and they're going to be able to press the backyards more and more and make sure KGK station troops there, which is going to delay them and hinder their manpower in taking Town Hall. Time. This is time on board. Lots of time left. Sweet Kisses gets a kill on James as James is looking for a spawn point. Safe. Sorfen has got into the Town Hall perimeter. He's in the south side buildings. A good position for him. He's got that BAR. He's going to be able to do a lot of pressure there. You can see Lieutenant Wee just went down, and he's already using that BAR to his advantage. He's spraying that doorway there on the defenders, and you can see KGK are starting to secure the south row buildings here. Evans, Ross, and Eagle shot Jake Bradley here on the flanks, trying to get around, trying to hold back the KGK. Jam Falcon. Grenade. Going to go out from him. No. Oh, well-placed grenade. Jake Bradley and Evans both go down. Jackson takes out Jam Falcon. Bro Nissan. Pistol. Team kill. Good teamwork there. Jackson goes down, sandwiched between the attackers there. And KGK is looking very strong on Town Hall here. They've still got pressure coming in from the northeast, which is meaning JTF have to keep a squad there stationed to it. But this big south push coming on Town Hall means KGK is starting to wrestle control of the south of Town Hall cap. Bombing run came down there. Got the rally. Got one of the squad rallies. I believe that was the 91st PCD rally. That went down, so well-placed Stuka there. KGK have full control of the backyards, and you can see they found Brian's squad rally, so KGK have done a good job securing the western side of Carentan here. You can see KGK have full control of the west of Carentan. That means backyards won't be under pressure for time being. JTF doing a good job, though, here with their defenders. Again, Evans and Ludwig on the flank here, trying to wrap around the attackers, trying to find those spawn points. Artillery coming down. This is going to be JTF artillery, well-placed artillery. It's in the south here, trying to delay the KGK. A couple of rounds, well spread. Not a huge amount of damage, but enough just to slow up the attack a little bit. KGK starting to get manpower numbers onto the cap. They hold the south building here. You can see them holding up the south building. They've got a nice little bit of hard cover here, starting to take over the cap. 150 tickets left for JTF. If I was JTF, I would heavily consider falling back at this point and defending the church and hospital, which are even harder to take as the attacking team. KGK doing a good amount of pressure here on the south, though. They've almost abandoned the north. You can see that big north push that came in has been completely wrapped up by JTF. Just an Uber squad left over here harassing in the northeast, but JTF doing a good job to counter that in the northeast. KGK slowly starting to wrap around here on the western side of Countertown as well, pushing their attackers on backyards into buildings so that it gives them perfect firing lines on anything that tries to come west. That also gives them good pressure on Town Hall to make sure the defenders can't push any numbers down the building rows here. And the Town Hall has been neutralized. The Town Hall has been neutralized by KGK, and you can see JTF pushing bodies forward to try and stop this. Daniel Walker, he's going to be the first one. Radio Man, if he gets inside, he has the potential. Look at all the hedgehogs here. The hurdles he has to go over. Eagle shot in on the inside. Ops doing a good job there, holding down that building. He's under a lot of pressure, though. He's the only one alive for KGK on the cap. You can see him getting those revives. He needs to get his team back into the fight, and he does a good job there. Ops doing a good job holding back that JTF squad. But you can see JTF pushing more and more bodies onto the camp, funneling through this alleyway here. You can see all the bodies funneling through this alleyway. Grenades being thrown on both sides. The lean peaks around the corners. This is a straight up close range fight. What a beautiful battle we've got here. This is one of the things Chapter 3 maps do well. It becomes such a close battle. Such a close infantry battle. It really comes down to who is the best in a gunfight. KGK still pushing bodies forward, trying to get into the south row buildings again. Straight down the alley here. Doesn't get any kills, but it was a well-placed strafe. You can see Eggman there and German Bastard trying to flank around here onto the western side of town, trying to get behind JTF reinforcements on the town hall, trying to delay them a little bit the best they can. Eggman on the main street. 1 kill for him. And the town hall has been defended by JTF, so KGK need to start their assault again. Eggman on a good flank here, though. We'll just stay on Eggman for a second. In this back alleyway, this is where a lot of JTF were spawning from and running down. If Eggman can carry on his little flank down the alleyway here, he might be able to get a bunch of kills and take out that rally. He's gone to the third floor. 1 kill. Takes out Wildcat there. Head back over to the south of Town Hall. KGK is still throwing bodies forward here onto the south row of buildings. DV3 has gone down. Grenade bouncing over there. Grenade might take Tormund. Tormund goes down. Well-placed grenade. Jam Falcon continuing his push here. Good job securing the south row of buildings here by KGK. They've retaken the south of Town Hall. JTF have lost their presence in the south. And this isn't looking good for JTF. JTF are down to 100 tickets now. 100 tickets. Time 22 minutes. This isn't looking for JTF. KGK might win this on tickets alone. They've got plenty of time. JTF do have a squad here on the flank. You can see they've still got this rally and they're still harassing KGK here. This flank here, this flanking rally is going to allow them to get onto the south of Town Hall and deal some pressure to KGK. Time on board, 22 minutes. Plenty of time for KGK to take this. And they have number control. They have numbers advantage on Town Hall right now. Jam Falcon in a good position there. Jam Falcon getting 2 kills. He's under pressure. Wildcat trying to put pressure on Jam Falcon here. Jam Falcon in a very good position there. Holding up this alleyway. Sweet Kisses is the next one to push forward. This is where most of the defenders for JTF would reinforce him from. Right down this alleyway here. But that is being pressured now by Jam Falcon and other members from KGK. You can see JTF trying to wrap around here on the eastern side of Town Hall as well. But they've been ambushed and taken out with Uber, with their squad still pushing in here on the northeast. And the Town Hall has been neutralized by KGK. The Town Hall has been neutralized, and Backyard is still in their control. And a superbly placed artillery barrage there gets a bunch of kills in this alleyway, and that might be KGK taking the Town Hall here. That artillery placement was absolutely perfect. It landed straight onto the funnel point of where the infantry is coming from for JTF. That might be enough for KGK to take this. And I can actually see in chat, JTF is telling their team to fall back. They are falling back. They are giving up this cap. They're going to let KGK have it. They're falling back. A retreat has been called, and they're going to fall back to the church and hospital. They're now conserving tickets. They know they're going to lose it. Niz doing a good job here, harassing the logistics team. Yeah, again, and getting a kill there. He takes down Harkin. Niz is a superb AT infantry player. He's competing alongside Rocker from Rusty 40 as being some of the best AT in the game. There's a few standout AT players. You've got Niz from Storm. You've got Rocker from Rusty 40. You've got King and DVD from EVC, or Entente Russian-English collaboration team. Town Hall has been taken. KGK have done the impossible. They've taken a double cap on one of the hardest maps in the game. KGK are proving you can do this. Proving you can win on a Chapter 3 map, and you can win strong. They've got well over 200 tickets now in the lead. Almost 200 tickets, should I say. Almost 200 tickets in the lead now for KGK, and this is looking very, very difficult for JTF. You can see most of JTF are spawning on the church. I don't think they're even going to try defend the hospital. I think they're just going to hold down the church and try hold it down for as long as they can. 34 minutes. That's plenty of time to bleed out JTF. I don't think this is going to come down caps now. I think KGK will probably win this on tickets alone. JTF are trying to retreat the best they can, but look at the pressure already from KGK. This is what KGK do and do well. They do not give up time to the attack defenders. They will constantly pressure. They will constantly push. They do not give time. And you can see JTF are already under a lot of pressure here on the church with rogue KGK infantry attacking them and assaulting them from all angles. Rain doing a good job there. Thompson in hand, wrapping up some of the retreating forces for JTF. JTF doing their best to retreat back as far as they can, but KGK hot on their tails. KGK hot on their tails, trying to take down as many retreaters as they can. That's 3 tickets for them. Brian, MG in hand, with infantry swarming all around him. Excellent game here we've had, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you watching on Twitch have enjoyed this game tonight as well. I've enjoyed it. KGK once again coming out so strong. KGK potentially one of the strongest teams in Season 3. Looking like they want to go all the way to the finals. Eggman and Nickel here on the flank, already securing the hospital. Granted, JTF aren't defending the hospital. The cap unlocks in a few seconds, and KGK already have a presence here. Granted, there are no defenders. They're all defending the church, but still. It just shows how quick KGK is. They don't waste time. They will attack, and they will attack quickly. As a defender, you really, really have to be swift here against KGK. Palmer's pushing forward. Palmer's very close to a rally, and that rally gets replaced. That rally's been replaced there by the squad defenders there for JTF. Some assets being called in. And you look at this. KGK are already starting to encircle the cap the best they can. They're wrapping all the way around, trying to sandwich JTF into the church. some artillery bombardments on this church will get some kills. You can be killed on the inside by commander assets. It's not 100% foolproof. You have to be careful. Not to mention grenades thrown on the inside, the big windows. And there's one bombing run called in. Straight on the front door. Well placed. Destroys the bunker and destroys the barbed wire. Gets 3 kills in the process. That was a well placed bombing run there. Opens up the front door. The church, the hospital has been neutralized. KGK probably know that the defenders aren't really holding down the hospital. They probably know they're all spawning on the church. 35 tickets left for JTF. Not looking good. Over 200 tickets here for KGK. There is still a squad here for JTF in the south. They're doing some good work. They are flanking, the delaying KGK as much as they can in the south. But their spawn has been spotted. You can see Dave and Gots? Is that... I don't know how to pronounce that. The hospital has been captured by KGK. And look at the church. Look at the red names surrounding the church. The church is completely surrounded. Loser, the first one to make it to the church here. Now the caps have unlocked. One grenade gets a kill on the inside. Almost kills a second as well. That's the thing. If you can get to the walls of the church, it's so easy to throw grenades on the inside. Jam Falcon leading the charge here. HE placed. He's looking to blow a hole straight into the front here. Is it going to go? There he goes. And you can see it gets the kills on the inside. You're not completely safe on the inside. You need to be careful. And KGK, they're looking to get all caps. They don't care about the tickets. They're in the church and they're capping the church. They've started the cap process on the church with 22 tickets left for JTF. I think that's going to be game. KGK are going to win this whether they take the church or whether they win on tickets. It doesn't matter to them. They're going to do this, and they're doing this well. You can see they completely outnumbered the defenders on church at the moment. Artillery called in. I imagine that's JTF artillery maybe trying to blast out the attackers here on church. But the church is being capped. There are no defenders on the inside. Artillery landing perfectly. That's going to be KGK artillery landing perfectly in the middle. These sandwich defenders in the middle. Not getting any kills, but it's putting pressure on them. The artillery got 1 kill there, I believe. And that's JTF artillery as well. JTF putting down some artillery bombardment themselves. A couple of team kills going out there. 15 tickets left for JTF. The church will slowly be capped here. JTF are trying to reinforce it. They're trying to get bodies on point. 15 tickets left. They probably know that's game. But they're still playing this out. They're doing their best. Power's rushing forward. He gets sprayed down. KGK have got themselves into good power positions now around the church. They're cutting off any reinforcements. Alex looking to get inside and clear out this BAR. Palms on the inside. The church has been neutralized. Alex doing a good job there, getting a little kill there, reviving his teammate. The church has been neutralized. 13 tickets left. Time on the board, 28 minutes. Plenty of time left. And you can see both teams are fully stocked up as well. Everyone managed to get on the server in the end. That's always good to see. It's only going to be a matter of seconds now until KGK win by taking the church. The defenders having a real hard time getting onto the church. And you can see JTF have been completely pushed out. They can only really spawn on the main base now or that squad in the south. So it looks like JTF are just holding their spawns and they're just trying to reserve any tickets they have left as a consolation for this match. Well played by both teams here, though. KGK showing how strong and dominating they are on the attack, as usual, as they have done in this season so far. JFT did an excellent job on the defense. They tried all they could. They came up with unique, interesting tactics. They adapted throughout the game. They did all they could to hold back the attack of KGK. So they should hold their heads high. They did the best they could. They did a good game. They put on a good show here. Stuka's being called in. All assets being called in on the church, I imagine. 4 tickets left for JTF. Are KGK going to take the church or are they not? 3 tickets left and they took it. They took it with all caps. Good game all around, man. JTF did a good job on the defense. KGK, superb on the attack. If you are watching this on YouTube, as always, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more actions, and be back in the future. Also, visit our website and join the ladder Discord with links in the description below. And yeah, until next time, YouTube, take care.